everybody, hope you're all doing fine. Today I'm going to talk about how to improve your English pronunciation. Many of my students, many of them have asked me, have requested me to make a video on how to improve their English pronunciation. Now, there is no magic wand for this, there is no magic potion, I touch you with this magic wand and you start speaking correct English. The fact is, you have to be very patient and you have to watch this video till the end and you have to follow what I'll be telling you, okay? Now the first thing first, in order to improve your English pronunciation, you have to listen to native speakers of English, meaning those people whose mother tongue is English. Oh my God, what a task! You've already done that, right? But the fact is, you have not understood anything. Or maybe you have not understood most of the words they have pronounced. Now, it's because we have been reading all those years. We have been reading for 12 years, 15 years. We have been reading English, but we have been listening to English lesser and lesser and lesser. We have not been listening to English. We only read them. So, that is why we don't understand them. Another thing is, we have grown up with all the wrong pronunciation of words built around us. We say restaurant, but the fact is, the correct pronunciation is restaurant. 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 This is the correct pronunciation. We have been saying tour. Tour, we are going on a tour. But the correct pronunciation is tour. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm trying to speak as much correctly as possible for you. So, what you gotta do? How to understand a native speaker of English? I'm gonna tell you that in this video. How you can understand a native speaker of English. How you can pronounce a word correctly, and if not correctly, near correctly. How you can achieve near perfection in English pronunciation. I'm gonna tell you this. And for this, what you got to do is to do a very simple thing. You have to learn something, okay? Now when I say you have to learn something, then you feel like, oh my God, he's asking us to learn something, but you have to learn. You have to learn IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. Now, what is International Phonetic Alphabet? International Phonetic Alphabet are those symbols that represent an English sound. A distinctive English sound. So they are unique symbols, right? They are unique symbols representing English sound. Now, if you get to learn these symbols, you'll know what a word pronounces like. You can check it yourself. You don't have to go to any teacher. You don't have to listen to anyone. You can just check it for yourself. What a word pronounces, what a word sounds like, what the correct pronunciation of a word is. You can learn about that. So isn't it a great idea? Yes, it is a great idea to learn IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. You may ask me, why do you need this? Well, you need this. You have to know the correct pronunciation of a word, because that will change your English. And speaking English is a life skill. You have to develop this skill. If you can develop this speaking skill, then it will help you build your career. It will help you get promotion in jobs as well. I'm not joking. If you can master these letters, if you can learn these letters, then what happens is magic. You can speak English way better than you have been speaking till that. So first, the consonant symbols. Okay, here to go.
Now on the right side, we have the IPA symbols for the consonant sounds, and on the left side, we have the consonants themselves. Thus, on the right side, we have the symbol for the sound P as in pay, B as in bay, M as in may, T as in tie, D as in die, N as in no, K as in cake, G as in go. Similarly, on top, we can see the symbol for the ng sound, the ng sound. It looks like N, but it's not N. Then we have the symbol for sound, then a V. They look like F and V, right? For F, or V for V. Then we have the sound that looks like small letter S. Then we have sound that looks like small z. Then sound as in thigh that looks like theta. Then we have the sound that looks like delta. And then we have shaw sound, that doesn't look like any English letter at all. It's shaw. Now mark the symbol for the sound j. It's a combination of T and kind of F, right? Then mark the symbol for j sound. It's kind of T and Z. Then we have the sound for L that looks like a small letter L. Then we have raw. Then we have yaw, that looks like small j, but it's yaw. Then we have wa, that looks like W, and then we have ha sound. Now the IPS symbol for the sound ha looks like small letter H, right? And the symbol for the sound ra looks like small letter R, okay? But you have to remember the symbol for the sound j and j. That is on top of the table, right? Now look at this chart very carefully. It starts with long E vowel sound, okay, as in ship, then short E as in ship, then short U as in good, then long U as in shoot, then short A as in bed, then as in teacher, then as in bird, then O as in door, then A as in cat, then as in up, then as in far, then O as in on. Okay? So in English, we have both short and long vowel sound, and you have to maintain this length, vowel length. If you maintain vowel length in English, then your pronunciation looks good, okay? Sounds good. You sound good when you say something. Take a good look at them again and try to remember these symbols. You can rewind this video and pause it and then try to remember them. Now let's take a look at the diphthongs. As you can see in this chart, we have 8 diphthongs in English. The diphthong means combination of two vowel sounds starting with one and going towards another. It's not finishes there, but it's going towards it. So, as you can see in the chart, we have ear as in here, a as in wait, u as in tourist, o as in boy, o as in show, ear as in hair, I as in my, and finally ow as in cow. Take a look at them again. I'll start with the monophthongs. Take a close look at them. It's very important that you learn these symbols. These are the keys to improve your English pronunciation, okay? You have to learn them. And now, the diphthongs again. Take a look at them very carefully. You have to remember them and you have to memorize when you actually go for a pronunciation of a particular word, of any particular English word. Well, now the application part. We'll apply our knowledge, we'll apply whatever we have learned so far in this video. Suppose you are looking for the meaning of the word education and you type out this word on Google search bar. Now you get this result from the Cambridge Dictionary. As you can see, the word education, and then we have the pronunciation, under that word, under UK and US. Okay, let us consider first the US, the UK pronunciation, and it starts with A sound, right? You got A, then J, then you got U, short U, and then you have K, and mark the stress. There is a stress on the syllable K, and then shun, sh, and n. So we got the pronunciation of the word education as education, education. Now you may ask me, you may tell me that, sir, so far we have known it as education and you were saying education. Well, I'm not saying it, I'm not pronouncing the word according to myself, right? I'm pronouncing the word as it is written through the symbols. And as you can check it for yourself, it starts with A, then J, and then U-K-tion, education, education. Another thing you must notice that I'm putting stress on K because there is a stress mark on K. So I have to put stress on K and I'm saying like this, education, education. Now take another word. So far we have been saying it, pronouncing it as vehicle. But notice the symbols. It starts with V, then ear, then kul, right? So you have to pronounce these words as vehicle, vehicle, not as vehicle, vehicle, but as vehicle. In this way, you can correct your pronunciation. Just choose the word, go to Google, search it, and then you can see it for yourself, the actual pronunciation of a word. Now, beside learning these IPS symbols, you have to also learn the stress pattern of English because English is stress-timed language. So you have to learn stress as well, how they work, where they fall. And there is no hard and fast rule, but there are some rules to follow. And I'll talk about stress in my next video, so you must watch that video also to pronounce any word correctly. With the help of stress and IPS symbols, you can pronounce any word correctly. Your English will be way better than it is right now at this stage, okay? Well, our final word. Many people go wrong here when they talk about a hotel suite. Many of us say, suit. Please book a suit for us, but we are wrong here. We are wrong. We pronounce it wrongly. We have to say, book a suite. Okay, as you can see, we have so, then va, then e, then t. It makes suite. So next time when you book a suite, you have to say, book a suite for me, not book a suit for me, okay? So that was all for today. Please put a like on this video if you have really liked it. And then leave your feedback in the comment box because that's very important. And then don't forget to subscribe to my channel.